Hey guys, it's ItsSMOGONdevo back at it with some more freestyle content. So pretty excited to continue this series, having a lot of fun with it, and it's nice because I don't have to do exclusively rainbow content, so this is something to keep me still interested and active in the game. I'm not doing too horribly either in the freestyle tournaments. I didn't think I'd be doing this well. I don't really have any experience with this, and I haven't really been running sims as heavily as I do for the monthly cups, or even really doing as many practice battles. Just looked at a few sims, run a few battles just to see how the mon felt. But I do like the team I picked. Not 100% sure that I'm sold on Umbreon, but I do have a reason I'm using it, really just to scare away opposing Crest and Sableye that I was finding my team was kind of weak to. Messed around with Lowland Muck there for a bit in that slot, but it wasn't doing the same in terms of like handling psychic types because of the poison typing. Acid Spray was kind of nice, but I really never used that mon anyways. It's just there more for scare tactics. I think I would definitely bring the Umbreon against the team that I'm trying to have it there for, so it's something with like Crest and Sableye. But I haven't come across it yet, so for now, just chilling on my bench. But that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and jump into these battles, looking at game 2 of my freestyle tournament. Here we go. And here we are jumping into the next battle. So this guy's team is really weird, and I wasn't expecting anything like this in Great League. Hitmonchan and Toxicroak together with Mismagius and Victory Bell. Azu I can obviously understand. Lugia is a little weird, but not completely missed. It did show some play in regionals I was seeing. But Mismagius, Toxicroak paired with Hitmonchan and Victory Bell really threw me off. And I honestly had no idea how to lead versus this team for so long. It took me a good few days to actually look at this team and figure out how to play it. I knew for sure that I wanted Deoxys because Deoxys can put in a lot of work. I was kind of scared of going against the Mismagius, but I actually found out that Deoxys can beat Mismagius, in the Sims at least. Lugia can put in work against Deoxys too. But anything else, Deoxys has a really good shot at beating. That being said, I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to kind of save it just in case he did lead for what I thought would beat it, Mismagius or Lugia. So I knew I was going to bring it, I just didn't know where exactly. Not as a lead. And I also did like Haunter, but I don't often like to lead Haunter because it's a really good thing to switch on in like a Metacham or something, trying to switch in on you. I like to have Haunter in the back and save some shields for it usually. So now I'm thinking I want Haunter because it puts in a ton of work, especially versus the Croak, possibly Mismagius, Lugia, and Toxicroak. So I knew I wanted Haunter and Deoxys for sure. I was just trying to decide on my lead, and I had a lot of trouble here. On the one hand, I could lead Altoria, but then if he leaded Azu, I was going to be put at a really bad disadvantage, even though it puts in work versus everything else. I was just really nervous on leading that ult. So I ended up deciding that Azu, even though it would lose to the Poison Jab Toxicroak and not do really great versus Victory Bell, I wanted to lead it instead, because then I could always switch in Deoxys as sort of a safe switch. But I wasn't really sure about it again because the team is so weird, it was just throwing me off. But that was kind of my general idea, you know, keep Deoxys and Haunter alive in the back to put in work versus this team and lead something safe, so Azu was what I came up with. Altoria probably would have been even safer, but I really didn't want to risk that Azu lead, which seemed fairly obvious for him to try to do. But let's not ramble too much, just jump into these battles and check them out. Alright, here we go. So I do lead that Azu with Haunter and Deoxys in the back, hoping to catch something that Azu can beat, not the Victory Bell. So I actually get to lead it into the Mismagius. Pretty good for me. Just going to farm it up a little bit. He switches into Hitmonchan, which kind of threw me off. So I'm going to go for this play rough. I had no idea what set his Chan was. I assumed like Power Up Punch, Counter, and either Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. But now I can switch out into Deoxys here. Gonna take this hit. Keeping Azu alive in the back to deal with his Mismagius, and now I don't have to worry about it here because he did switch it out. So Deoxys is just going to farm down that Hitmonchan. He goes Thunder Punch. Not sure why he hasn't Power Up Punched yet. I actually found out later that he wasn't running Power Up Punch at all. He was like a Thunder Punch, Fire Punch variant of Hitmonchan, which is kind of weird. But now I am going to shield that I farmed up some energy. Don't want to lose Deoxys just yet. He has no shield, so I'm going to go ahead and knock him down with a Psycho Boost. Take out that Hitmonchan. Brings back in Mismagius, and now I'm trying to get to a Psycho Boost, but he does knock me down. I'm going to go ahead and bring back in Azu. I'm not going to burn this final shield because I do have Haunter alive in the back. So I'm trying just to knock him out here. I'm going to build to Hydro Pump. Luckily, I finally powered up my shiny Azu, so now I can have this Azu dedicated to Great Leap. So I Hydro Pump the Mismagius and wipe it out. Don't know if that was necessary, but he brings in his own Azu now. So we're in the Azu mirror, and now I'm going to play rough. Do as much damage as I can to his Azu. And then I decide that I want to actually save a shield for Haunter so that I can Shadow Ball and win the game. So with my Azu, I'm just trying to chip him down as much as I can. Get off a second play rough if I can, and I just can't. Very close. So we get that play rough off and knock out his Azu. He's going to chip me down with fast moves. So I'll bring in Haunter now and start trying to build towards a charge move. Have to shield this move coming in. I'm still a little ways away from a Shadow Ball, so I decide the safer play is just to go for the Shadow Punch. Didn't want to lose the game off of something like that. So I land that Shadow Punch and take round 1. Haunter not really putting in a whole lot of work, just had to Shadow Punch with it. Going into the next game, I wasn't really sure about Azu, what I wanted to do with it. I didn't want to maintain the same lead though, so I decided this time to lead with Deoxys, thinking he won't lead Mismagius again. I could have switched out Azu, but I wasn't really sure what to switch it out for, admittedly. So I actually get the Lugia lead. So here I'm just trying to get to a Thunderbolt. I'm going to go for it as soon as I have it. He doesn't shield it. I guess he thought I might be baiting him. I just wanted to test out now how much damage Deoxys could take. He goes Future Sight. I was really worried about that being a Hydro Pump. But now I know he's not a Hydro Pump. Lugia. So I get this Psycho Boost off, burn a shield, and then I can switch into Haunter and farm away at his Hitmonchan. Get to see Haunter put in a ton of work. He's going to go for a Fire Punch, and this is where I found out that he's Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. So I chip him down a little bit, go for the Shadow Punch. Knock out that Haunter. And now I can build up a little bit more energy, go for a Shadow Punch on Azu, hoping to bait out a shield. He does fall for the bait, which is great for me. Now I'm trying to build towards the Shadow Ball. So I'm going to shield this move coming in. To play rough. And then I'm actually able to get off this Shadow Ball and do major damage to Azu. Haunter's a beast. Then I'll chip him down with the remaining bits of my Shadow Claw. I farmed up the Shadow Punch over here, so I'm going to launch it straight away into Lugia. I have a Deoxys in the back and an Azu that hasn't even been touched, so I'm not even worried. And we take out that Lugia and take game 2 of our Freestyle tournament. So yeah, we're 2-0 for our Freestyle tournament. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. Pretty cool considering I have no experience at all with Freestyle. Really liking the team I use. Still kind of regretting Umbreon though. I haven't really had a chance to use it. But I think it is kind of necessary to give me some balance towards Sableye and Cress. In the future, I'm definitely going to try out some other teams, or rather some other Mon, because I'm interested in experimenting a lot with Freestyle. But yeah, don't have a whole lot to say this time. Haunter put in a lot of work. Really do love Haunter. By now I still haven't got to my next match, so I still have to record that and start putting that together. So stay tuned for some more Freestyle content. I'm trying to get this content out as fast as I can. But like I said, they are slow moving tournaments. Can't take 2 to 4 days just for one round. So I'll try to get that out to you as fast as I can. In the meantime, if you guys don't mind leaving me a like and a comment, subscribing to the channel. Again, let me know how you're liking the Freestyle content. I haven't really done stuff like this before. Very interested in continuing the series, but I just want to know if the actual interest is there. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for me. Take care for now, guys. See you in the next one.